Alright, because I've always got my eyes open for a project to play around with. And, you know, Celine doesn't need a ton of things. Got a few little things going on with her, with the interior and such as that. Ran across this on, but there's not a whole lot left to do with Celine. So, ran across this on Marketplace and decided to, thank you. It's not nice yet, but it will be. What are you doing over there, Ladybug? Ladybug's like, man, something new for me to lay on. So anyway, I found this on Marketplace. Guy bought it for his daughter, and she had a baby, and it just didn't fit what they needed. So was able to get this thing, and had to run down to Houston, League City in Houston, to pick it up. And car's never been wrecked. It's never had any major damage. 35th anniversary 2002 Camaro. Never owned a Camaro. First Camaro I've ever had. And got it at a decent price. And already got some plans for it. It's got a funny little stripe here. That's going to come off. And you know, it's got a bunch of little dings here and there, but I'm not worried about that for what I'm going to do with it. So yeah, we're going to get it cleaned up and freshened up, and may drive it a little while, may play with it. It's just a V6 automatic car, nothing fancy or special about it, but the body's basically immaculate. The only thing wrong with it, this door sags a little bit, so I have to tear into that. But interior is not completely trashed. The dash is, you know, cracked up, but it's got a little dash cover on it that may need to be refitted a little bit, but you know, the interior gauges, everything works. I think it needs an O2 sensor. It's got a light on. I'll have to plug the computer in and check it to make sure, but you know, it is what it is. And there's so much out there for these cars, aftermarket stuff. Won't be much to get it all up to speed, up to snuff. Like I said, that door is really the only issue. The headlights, they're pretty oxidized, so probably put a new set of headlights in it. T-tops don't leak, according to the person I bought it from. He said the seals on these are good, so give me something to play with for a little while. Already got a plan for the wheels and tires. Tail lights look a little oxidized. That one looks like it's got a little water in it. That one too. You know, those things, you know, you can get those aftermarket pretty cheap. I think this used to have tint that maybe got peeled off, so it's going to have to be cleaned. Some kind of parking permit that'll come off. So anyway, it's just going to be a fun little car to play with. Oh yeah, it came with a car cover too. So I'm going to get this thing pulled up, break out the pressure washer, and get started on getting it cleaned up. See what we can turn this thing into. I usually don't name them if I'm not going to keep them, even though I've sold a bunch of things I've named. But when I first saw it, I thought Ghost. So let's get busy. Alright, just to show everybody just how clean this thing is. I mean, it's not clean, it needs to be clean, but you know, it's got your basic, you know, leaves that I'm about to blow out. I'm about to break the blower out and kind of clean it up. But I mean, if you look under here, everything looks great. Nothing's cut up, missing. You can tell there's not been a whole lot done to the car. Maybe a few little Little things, that's probably a bumper mount missing. Little things like that. Needs a real good cleaning. You know, I'll hit all that with the pressure washer and get it squared away. But I mean, you couldn't ask for better. Once this is cleaned up, it'll look, you know, almost like new under here. I like that no cutting. There's not been a bunch of things been done to it to kind of, you know, modifications such as that. Still basically bone stock car. It's a 3800 V6. It's not fancy. It's not an LS. You know, a lot of people buy these cars and they'll drop an LS in. They go in pretty easy. Not really what I got the car for. I'm kind of more looking at, you know, having a nice little driver that's kind of fancy. Like I said, the headlights were pretty bad, so we'll replace those. Not very expensive these days. There's so many aftermarkets out there, and they're, you know, they're fine. So yeah, just a lot of cleanup. You know, the door jambs. Like I said, this one set of hinges right here. I don't know if you can see them, but they're going to have to be addressed. I'm pretty sure that bottom hinge is the problem. Maybe the top one, but you know, they make bushing kits for these. They're not super hard to change. I've done them on the old cars. Shouldn't be much on this one. Yeah, the you know, carpet stains, that's pretty, you know, common. You can tell this is pretty dirty. Has never really been cleaned. I will take the pressure washer and clean in a lot of these spots with it directionally. Use some directional nozzles to clean that out. The T-tops, of course, you know, the covers, still have the covers, they're over there. The T-top covers, once you pull them out, they're like the dividers that you pop in here. You know, they go down in the bottom. And you store them if you got the T-tops out. So this vinyl stripe I'll pull it off. I have to break out the heat gun and kind of do it slow and make sure it doesn't mess with the paint. Just a lot of this stuff right here that I'm about to blow out with a blower, leaf blower. You know, where it's been sitting. You can tell it's been sitting like under trees or something. So anyway, break out the leaf blower and let's start the cleanup. Be back when we get ready to pressure wash. Alright, hit it with the pressure washer. Got a lot of the gunk and grime off. I think I'm going to have to pull the hood. Some of that stuff right there is so caked in. It's almost like maybe a hose blew at some point and hit it. So probably pull the hood, flip it over, hit that really, really good with some degreaser. And I may even paint it black. Paint the bottom of the hood black. I kind of like it to be dark rather than try to, you know, just get the white paint or the white. You can see where it's rubbed a little bit. So I may just change that up a little bit. But anyway, it cleaned up well. All of this was pretty grimy and dirty. Had a bunch of leaves and stuff. So that's pretty good. I didn't hit the engine too hard. But got the door jambs cleaned up pretty well. So that's done. Pulled everything out. I'm gonna wait till I get the outside kind of squared away before I really dive into the inside. This old seat, it's not very comfortable. This cushion's gone. I'm gonna see if there's a replacement bottom for it. I think the other side's fine. So we'll see what happens. I got to get the heat gun out, get this stripe off right here slowly, and it's kind of like a carbon fiber stripe, but cleaned up pretty good. So I'm about to take it for a little spin. I haven't. I drove it when I went and picked it up just a little bit, or checked it out really well, and I'm gonna take it down the highway real quick and where I can really spend a little time in it, pay attention, the guy I bought it from said that this car has 0 leaks, which is amazing for a 24-year-old Chevrolet. 0 leaks under the bottom, so let's keep our fingers crossed that stays the same. And so yeah, I'm going to go take it for a spin, check it out really good, bring it back, put her up for the night, and it'll be my little tinker toy for the next foreseeable few months. Slowly kind of get it how I want it. I'm torn on paint. I mean, the paint's not terrible, but it's got spots with some little dings here and there that it could use, you know, a little bit of TLC and some paint, but I really didn't want to do that. I wanted it to stay kind of like a survivor car. So I don't know, I'm gonna have to ponder on that. So yeah, it's I don't see the point in putting, you know, stripes on it without making sure the paint's at least touched up and halfway decent. So we'll see. Again, it's a play thing. So I'm gonna take it for a drive real quick, see how she does. All right, back from the test drive. It went well. Car runs great. AC blows cold. One of the main reasons I got it is because the AC and the heat and all that stuff, it works flawlessly. The cosmetic stuff, no big deal. Things like that, you know, that's where you get into some money. But all that worked well, and I didn't go too far, just about 10 miles or so. Got up to speed, did some brake checks, just, you know, basic stuff. So I think first thing I'm going to do, now that I'm back, I'm not going to start here. I think I'm going to go ahead and get these black decals off right here. I don't know the full reason for those, but it won't take but a second to get them off, break the heat gun out and slowly get those off and be done with that. That way it doesn't catch my eye every time I look at the car. And then probably start making a parts list of what I know I'm going to need. I know I need bushing kit for that door over there. I'm going to need, I think I'm going to go ahead and put a window motor in. And I think that window's got some broken mounts because it's kind of wobbly when it goes up. So I'll probably go ahead and get that. All the little, not cosmetic, but you know, things that need to be fixed for the car to operate and run like it's supposed to, and you know, function like it's supposed to. I'm gonna get started. The door is the main thing. That's the main problem with this car, is that door sags about a ½ inch, so you got to be careful opening and closing it. They do make a bushing kit for it, so I'm gonna go ahead and get that bushing kit and get the door off, get that taken care of. I figure while the door's off, go ahead and change that motor. This one's a little slow, but it works fine. So I think those are going to be the first things I do. But first I'm going to get these stripes off. We'll see how it looks when I'm done. I'll take a quick little snippet of it once I'm done, and we'll see how it looks before I wrap this up. This is day one. Just got the car this morning, drove down to Houston, picked it up, and so literally day one on this little project. So let's get these stripes off and then we'll wrap this thing up. All right, stripes are off. They peeled right off. Almost could have done it without the heat gun, so that's good. You can see just a little bit of a, I have to clean that up just a little bit. There's a little residue. I don't know. That might even be a cut into the paint right there. Whoever put them on did not do the best job. And I was wondering, why does this car have just those little black stripes right there? It just kind of didn't quite fit. Now I know why. We got a little gouge right there. So that's why the guy, whoever owned the car at whatever point, put those stripes there to kind of just cover this little gouge. It's not bad, you know. I'm not a body man at all, so I wouldn't attempt to try it, but a good body man can probably smooth that out pretty easy. These guys today, they can work magic. So you know, maybe some touch up. You know, it's white, so that's good. It'll blend. I'm actually thinking about going back black right with this right here. Maybe do this piece in black. Kind of have a black top. I don't know. Spitball. But anyway, I mean, there's a lot of little dings and chips that's got to be addressed anyway. So who knows? I may do a work truck paint job on it. If you don't know what that is, that's a paint job that you can go on something real quick. You know, not a super expensive high-end paint job, just a, you know, kind of a old Earl Shives paint job or something. We'll see. I'll cross that bridge when we get to it. It's way down the list. I got to get all the mechanical things that I want to get done to it, and so we'll see. We'll see. Anyway, I'm gonna leave everything open, let it air out real good. I think it's been sitting up a while. It's got a little bit of a musty smell. I think he said it sit for like 7 months before they finally decided to go ahead and sell it. So we're gonna let it air out in the shop with everything open, and slowly get going on this thing as we go. So anyway, kind of tickled with it, and it runs good. Air blows cold. The blower motor's a little loud. I think you know, might need a new blower motor, but you know, if it's a South Texas car, that blower motor, if it's the original one, it has probably served its time, and blower motors aren't very expensive. So if I can get by with replacing all the things I need to replace on this car, you know, cheap, I'll be happy. It's not that, so you know, it's a fun little car. So anyway, I'm about to call it a night, let this thing air out for a few days, and then slowly get started on it once parts start rolling in. So I'll keep you posted on how this goes. I'll do a little weekly, bi-weekly, monthly little blog on things as I go. But day one, this is where we're at. Peace out, everybody.